They're going crazy with whistles. They're actually responding to me. I realized I didn't have the camera on. There it is. Listen.
I'm a little nervous filming this video, all right? I got all kinds of attention. I've already had people talk to me before I could even get down. I got a guy trout fishing across the river right from my spot. I knew it was going to be hard, but this is what's so fascinating about this. I wanted to do it at the busiest time. I didn't want to do it. Look, I even have like an audience. Like these guys know what I'm doing. Like they're gonna eat lunch and they're gonna watch me do a Bigfoot video. So I'm just gonna do it, you know, no humility here. I am so proud of how far we have come in this and what's going on. So you guys, I've been telling you, this tree is so big, I can't even begin, okay? Now you gotta see the walking. I filmed, one of the main reasons I'm here is I filmed a giant black being on this tree when I was right there. I stopped. I couldn't stop because of the look how bizarre everything is right here, right in the middle of the town. Okay, this is happening. Right before our eyes. What's wrong with the world? Where do we get lost? I don't understand it. I don't understand why people don't trust other people. I don't understand why everyone's out to get everyone and everyone's out to... Look at that. Look at that right there. I'm really, really excited about this, so I'm sorry if I don't do this, like, fast. I'm gonna do it fast, but like flawlessly. Okay, so just watch. These aren't sticks. These are branches that have been leaned backwards. See? All of them. Okay? Look right here. These guys are all watching me. Right there. They're really cool. I was like, am I going to bother you guys? So instead of, you know what, I just want to show this to you. I was going to make this long, because I could really do a video in here, guys. They sit right in here, right during the day. A giant 9-foot being can be right here as long as he's on the system with a window staring right at him, and no one will ever see him. Yeah, the camera will see it. Not every time, though. A lot of ditches in here, which is weird. If you go through here, see all those bumps? That's all that, which is unusual, right? Looks like they dumped some stuff in there, like some concrete at some point, probably from when they were working on the bridge. I do want to walk under the bridge as well. Let's do that as well. You know, it's funny, you can never be... I'm so grateful. Wait till I show you this. I'm so grateful for what I do and down by the water. But at the same time, you know, we always envy what we don't have. You know, like, those workers over there are probably like, oh my God, this guy's on his motorcycle during a work day. You know, it's like, they don't understand, like, what I've been through, how old I probably look like I'm 21 with a helmet on. You know, I have skinny legs, and, you know, like, but just keep looking as I show you this. I'm really nerve-wracked. There's some excitement. Like, they know I'm here. They live right here. Now, what I need to show you very carefully is just how insane, okay? The detail is just absolutely out of control. That's all. These are all huts and teepees. It's not possible. This one is not even, there's not even a suggestion of a human. It's just too unbelievable. Look at the X. It's too crazy. I've been waiting and waiting because I can't park. So I had to wait till that day was nice enough for the bike. It's a little chilly, but it was not, I just had to drive here. It was no big deal. It's actually really, really nice out and beautiful. So there's something to these old ancient trees, okay? Just look at the details. How all these have been, see how this has been pushed into this. It's not an accident, because why? It's a trident. Remember, I never fluctuate from their language or their system, okay? Same thing, Dutchie just showed me a picture. You know, she's Dutch, so you tell me where she showed the picture from, and it's the same thing. I filmed the same thing. This is what they do. Now, why they pick certain ones and they'll make sure they're crossed or touching like that, I don't know if I'm ever going to understand it. Look underneath how amazing it is down there. I want to go down there too. That's all I really needed to show. The detail is pretty amazing. I also wanted to come to the side. Because to get a little backup is always good. Like, there's a structure. You can see it's all walked in. There's no really animals here. You know, there's an X right there. There's a structure right in there, which I find amazing. There's a rug. Looks like he sits maybe back in here. Remember, no one's looking. They don't have to hide. There's no question, you guys. Look. There's a seat right there. Right in the middle of town. Not one person. You guys, I could hold this on those cars. There's no view. So even if someone could turn their head, they would have to know they were going to look. And you still can't see. There's no way, because it's a roundabout. So that's one of the things I realized, is that's how simple we are. You could do anything right in front of us and we won't see it if it's done right. We're just simply not looking. Look at this. My trout fisherman. I don't want him to see me filming him. Kind of weird, yeah, you're out here. This is a good spot though, right here. I like this spot. Look, you can see it used to be the old bridge right there. How cool is that? A long time ago. A couple people, horse and wagon, you know. Okay, man, those guys must have been special to be here. I don't know when this started, but it was Eagle, Colorado. You'd have to look it up. Vail was just the 60s. But I know if you go a little bit west, it's not that far. Oh my God, it's touching the power line. Look, it's touching the ground. But on purpose. It's all energy, all power, and they even ground. Okay, I think a lot of what you're seeing, like the X's, is stuff grounded. That's what it is. It's all grounding and energy. This is not. I'm not making this up. In fact, it's one of the only things they've ever told me definitively. Is Mark, everything energy. Everything. He didn't say something except for this one thing. He said everything energy. How could this be like this? This is their spot, you guys. I don't know how else to tell you that this is their spot right here. Look, it's even been disturbed recently. There's nothing right there. He was sitting right there. They're right here right now. I know they are. I don't know how. Remember, there's a lot of ways to this that we have no clue. And it's not something that you have in your brain. So when you saw it, you'd be like, oh, it would be all kinds of new information. There's no hidden answers in your head. You would have to be told a lot of this. We can only go by what they let us see. That's a part of us, you know? This guy's loving this spot over here. Let's see if we can get him without him knowing. Where is he? He's loving life. You know, that's what's cool about being a regular human. This guy's worked hard, you know, he might be retired. He looks like he might be old enough to be with me, but you know, now he's just out fishing. He doesn't, I think it's one of the reasons some people don't know anything. I think you can't have a real men out there starting to know what's happening. Because when real men, that's why all this stuff's been happening, guys. They've been dumbing us down. Everything, all the parent figures on TV are pussies. In the cartoons, in, you know, family, you name it, they all downgrade the father. Because they're trying to turn this into a real man. You can't have us all Clint Eastwood, because they can't do what they do. It's all psychology, guys. It's I don't know how other people don't see it. I don't know what this is. I really don't know what that is. What is this is? Look at this, you guys. And then here's their teepee. Okay, this is the ultimate. Is the teepee. It's all made into a teepee. I cannot emphasize it enough. So you could be here, They're completely blinded from all the windows. Okay, look at that. Especially in Magic. It'll just be right here. You know, I'm guessing water will love that. So water will come up here, I'm sure. Not too often, this far. And then just look at this, you guys. Look for them. He might be right here. That's where I was seeing him up there. He was like right up there in the sun. Right there he was sitting. Somewhere like back in here. There was a couple of them. Huge. There's no way. I mean, he might. If you see him that close, he might appear more like a shadow. Look at the upside down X's, you guys. Look at that. That's an upside down bending X. This is the most incredible town. Now look, tree in town. Now let me tell you something. You guys, it's every single one. It doesn't matter if it's in someone's backyard, if it's in the middle of the roundabout at town, if it's off on the beaten path. Every single one this year, for the first time in history, has been marked. So I could not, it wouldn't be possible for me to drive by without stopping. Like, I'm gonna stop. There's something happening. It's not just here, you guys. It's everywhere. I was talking to Tom. He feels like something's happening. My buddy in San Fran, who's got a real situation with the others, has for a long time. Figures it out all by himself, basically. I think I'm just his camaraderie. I mean, I don't think I feed him too much valuable information. But, you know, it's together. You know, collaboration is very important in this. You know, and if your wife would think you're crazy because of this, it helps to have a friend, have a buddy in this. You know, have someone a confidant. I just make up these important words. You know, like that. So you don't feel alone. You know, see how this? Look at this tree. I'm gonna make this quick because I feel I could be here all day. It's simply fascinating. See this leaner? Everything's been put there. These aren't trees. So everything you're seeing, everything. See, it's one giant trident. It was put there on purpose. Leaning probably all at nighttime, I'm assuming. This could happen right now and no one would notice. Nobody's looking. It's the point I really need to make. Nobody's looking. You guys might be now. Who was I just looking at online? Just before I left, I was looking at a bunch of people out there. Unbelievable timestamps, and structures. People finding stuff. You know, there's a few people out there like, oh, really, Mark? Like people that really like me, actually, that are friends of mine, but secretly want to like come back with pictures that are gonna make me jealous. It's not too often, but it happens. Not jealous, but like, oh my God, look at that thing. There's like some old stove there. Hey buddy, so where are you? How do you guys do this? Where are you? I saw them, you guys. I'll show you the timestamp. It'll be in this video. I'll find it. I'll have to find it somehow. But again, see how everything is just different. You see all of those are in the ground, but none of them are, those aren't branches. Those are all just lean there, okay? Like I saw a little bit, like I think those were like that last spring, but you'd never notice it. You would just think they were branches. And then when I really saw them go crazy, once I saw the trident tree get pushed in here, I saw a symmetrical X. I saw him right up in here. He's right in here. He stays. Remember, you don't understand it. So why would you deny something you don't understand? You figure everyone would be like, wow, let's figure this out. But instead, you're a psychopath. It's an amazing, amazing thing to me. Am I belittling? No, I'm just telling you the truth. Someone needs to tell you. I'm telling you like in a nice way. I'm telling you like I'm your friend, right? If your best friend's like, don't be a psycho. Are you gonna write letters on the internet to them? No. So treat me like your friend, or it makes you crazy. You know what I mean? That's how I treat you. So you treat me the same way. Not even like one. I want to be your friend. I want to be as many people's friends as possible. Look at this. I just keep seeing it more and more. Try it. Try a huge shout out to Terry. Terry's sister passed away. Terry's been a good buddy of mine for years now through this, and always there for me. Timestamps. He helps me. You know, he works so hard, Terry. And you know, he'll send me money. I always feel bad. You know, he sends me money. He wants to. He trusts me. He knows. We trust each other. I trust Terry. You know, Terry could come out here right now if he wanted to. You know? Sometimes that's half the battle, and he might not because he knows he can. You know, there's a battle that, you know, a lot of people are like, I gotta come out there, I gotta be there. And then as soon as you know, you could just do it whenever you want, and that invitation's open forever. It's not so much, you know, you're not in such a rush anymore. See this? Look at this. This is all you gotta do is look close. I really should be trying to timestamp them right in the middle of town. I already got him. I don't want to make him uncomfortable like that. I'm not trying to sneak that part of it into it. If he wants to show me himself, he will. Believe me, they have a way to make sure you don't see them ever, like whether the camera's there or not. So if we can see him somehow right there, he's allowing it, in my opinion. Just look at that one more time. Every single thing is structured. Every single branch you see is put there. Let's want to emphasize, all these branches are, only some of them are growing. The rest of them have all been put in place. And everything's some kind of a trident. It's one of the things I'm not really, look, upside down, there's an X on the ground. That's an X, and it goes up with the big end up in the air. And these are all just put there. Do you find that amazing? It's amazing. Amazing. Now, kids stop here and play? I would absolutely think so. I would have. Like they're riding their bikes or something. Probably not too little, because the parents are going to let their little kids around the roundabouts and stuff. But like if you're like 14, 15, you want to come sneak some cigarettes or something, or whatever you do bad, that's the spot. That's the spot for for sure. All right, you guys, over and out. You know, I'm leaving this. I'm just going to leave this going because it's only going to take a second. I'm going to show you what Jake found. I mean, you know, it's amazing to me. This is just horrible. I want to hurt this person. I don't, you know, I don't, but I'm just disgusted. Have you guys? So who's seen this Anthony Tote? It's so few people. This should have millions of views. The guy killed his wife, his beauty. I mean, you could just take one look at her with her kids, the pictures of her. I mean, you just know immediately. It's one of those people you could judge immediately. There's no way to fake it. She was an awesome mom. You could just tell by looking at one picture. That's how you could tell. This guy killed not only the kids, stabbed them, you know, forcefully murdered them, but killed the dog. I mean, it's just horrible. Anyway, check this out. I know I go from, that's ADD for you. But this is what I'm doing, not really doing a video. But I wanted to show you this because I'm also doing this. So look what Jake found. So this is how it's being done in all around town. Okay, remember, they are the shadows. They pick these trees. So this is where he literally, once I found him, he made a teepee. He literally showed me that he's there. I mean, there's no way he knew I found it. Then next time I saw it, it was a teepee. So I don't know how long. The longest it could have been was maybe like 4 days or 5. I'm not sure. Maybe even less. And there he is. Oh, whoops. So there he is. This is how it's done. These guys live on these trees like energy. It's a crazy thing. I'm getting face recognition somewhere else as well. Over here. So, like I said, it's just, you know, I'm not trying to blow your mind, but I just want to teach you. I want you to learn that this is how this could be happening on the one tree in your backyard. And you'll stare at it all day and be like, nah, nothing's there. And that's how simple we are. Don't you want to know beyond our simpleness? It's incredible. Why do you think I would waste my time? Okay, I have a like, people, like, like, I would never embarrass, like, my kids and my family. This is all real. Okay, it's time for people to wake up. Jake, great job. Energy overload, guys. You need to come in. It's an amazing group. Sorry, it's a little blurry because I think it's because I'm in the dark here. Amazing. Let's see it. Let's see the main picture. Oh, it's a little. Okay, so the main one's a little bit dark. I don't know if we can get it in there, but he's right there. And of course, you look at this is a trident right below him. All you have to do is know their language, okay? And then this teepee just shows up right here. There's a teepee. You can't see it really in this picture, but it's right. It's attached to the tree. So what the teepees exactly do, I haven't quite figured out yet. It's not what we think. I think they are in it, and they attach to it sometimes. And you guys, look, I can only guess at this, okay? But when we catch this, I have a feeling that it's so much more. You know, I think this guy wants me to know for sure. There's just no doubt about it. He's almost like smiling for the camera. He rearranged everything. To me, This is me. Sorry, I'll hang up. There's a lot of special things going on around me here. You got to just hang in here. It's difficult. You know, we don't understand why it's not just given to us. You guys have to understand. There is this universe and this earth is so much more complicated than you could ever imagine. I promise. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, and we're gonna get there. It's this. We're talking so far beyond what you think. Over now.